What is up, guys? My name is Jack McNeil here with MLB Talk 101. I'm here with Mark Herman today. Now, very special guest. Wasn't expecting today to interview, but I see what you guys are doing here. I'm intrigued by it. I would love to know more. So first of all, can you just tell us your team and what you guys are here to do at Modern Woodmen Park of America?
We're doing a vintage baseball exhibition. We're going to play 1858 rules baseball, which was the first year that baseball, the entire country played by the same set of rules. Up until then, every city played by a different set. So we're playing 1858 style with uniforms and equipment of the time.
Okay, so when I saw you guys warming up, what kind of ball is that? What are the materials of it? How hard is it when you throw it?
It's called an X-stitch ball. I can get one for you if you look at it, but it's basically about the same size as a regular baseball, but it's like a well-used softball. It's just a little bit softer, and it's got a little bit stitched. The stitch pattern is X instead of the figure 8 that we're used to today.
Okay, yeah, and I mean, would you call yourself a baseball historian? I mean, very into
very much. We've been doing this for about 8 years now, and we play all over the Midwest. We represent. We go to tournaments and museums and all sorts of places. So we play this all the time, and this is exactly what we like to do: is baseball history.
Absolutely. Now, do you still really pay attention to the modern baseball, or do you kind of see the new advances with the instant replay and say, let's get back to the old?
Well, this is all the rules fit on one sheet, differences are we don't play with gloves. Baseball was never ever intended to be used with gloves. That's something that evolved. In fact, it'll be another 20 years until baseball starts playing with gloves and protective gear of any kind. So the game has changed. They change the rules constantly, and we were the first set of rules, and you'll see a lot of differences. For instance, one bounce out. So if you catch it on the first bounce, you're out.
Okay.
So the fielding is different. Power hitting is different. So if you have a fast outfielder, if you hit a long fly ball, they just wait for it to bounce, they run under it and get it, and you're out. Okay. So that's different. Fair and foul is different. If it hits in fair territory, no matter what happens after that, it's fair.
Okay.
So if you can put backspin on the ball and spin it out, as long as it hits in the fair territory, it's a fair ball. Things like that. If you catch the ball in the outfield on the fly, it stops play because it's so special. The runners get a free walk back to base and nobody can advance.
Okay. Wow.
Those are the main rules you're going to see a big difference on. And there's a lot of other things, but it's a gentleman's game. They don't call balls and strikes unless you swing and miss 3 times. Things like that.
Understandable. Yeah. Now, when you talked about the power differently, I'm curious on how much farther or less far you would see outfielders. Where do you guys position yourselves? Is it the same or not?
We play one step off the bag. That's what the rules state. So you take one giant step off the bag and you have to stay there. The only player that can move around is the shortstop, and the outfielders have to stay. They cannot shift. They have to play straight away, and they play shallow or deep. The other thing that's different is the pitcher pitches underhand. So baseball pitching, even when it first started professionally, started in 1871, they pitched underhand like fast pitch pro softball, and they wouldn't start pitching overhand until 1884. And the first 200-game winner in baseball history was Albert Spalding Baseballs.
Yep.
He won 200 games, and he never pitched a single game overhand.
Someone's calling your name over there.
I know. I think we have to go over for warm-ups.
Go. All right.
I have one more question. Hi, I'm Travis Meyer with H4 TV. Do you guys play as many games as they did back in the day, or are you guys a little less?
We will play 20 to 25 games a season.
Okay.
It's just some teams play 40 to 50 games if they're willing to play every weekend. It's just a matter of if you have players that are committed to spending every spare moment traveling and playing ball. It's volunteer and it's all for fun.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Hope that's what you